guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. Please subscribe. We would love to have you a part of this little community that we have so far. So today I'm just gonna be having some cereal, and I have a big plastic spoon, very big. So the sounds of silverware on glass isn't taking up the video. So I'm just gonna pour some 2% reduced fat milk into this Special K vanilla and almond cereal, which I love. Should be good enough. I haven't had this cereal in like a month, and I love it. So a month is a long time. Let's get started. Very, very, very crunchy. Wow. Yep, very crunchy. Like I said in my last video, where I was eating cereal, I was having Frosted Flakes, and Special K is actually a lot denser, so the crunch holds up for longer. I actually like eating with the bigger spoon when I eat cereal, because I feel like the milk to cereal ratio just hits, it's just there. Back when I first started this channel, I would sometimes use AirPods, but one day when I was at yoga, our car got broken into, and they stole my bag out of there. And it was actually a book bag with 2 bags. I had a sports bag and a book bag. They took the book bag out of all bags, and sadly, it was the first thing they saw, so the first thing they took. It had my AirPods in there, and my other pair of glasses, which I loved. They're so nice. They're the type of glasses I would wear if I was like dressing up, you know. I just wanted to have a more like sophisticated look. But anyway, my AirPods got stolen. My glasses, and all my work, essays, papers, notes, things that were due the next day. It was crazy. That made the next like 2 weeks so difficult for me. Not difficult, but harder than it had to be, because I just had to redo everything that I already did, and it was horrible. But going back to the AirPods, I'm thinking right now, since like the bottom of the little earpiece for the AirPods, since it had a little microphone at the end, I'm wondering if the sounds would be good, since the microphone would be like right here next to your mouth, or like your teeth are where you're chewing. But I don't know. The consistency of the cereal right now is how Frosted Flakes would be like right after you poured the milk. Like what? What I like about the cereal is that there's actually little slithers of almonds right there. I love almonds. Like nuts in general, I just like them. Pistachios, peanuts, almonds, pecans, to die for. Those I don't know what they're called, but I think they're either like Chinese peanuts or like Mexican peanuts, but they're like, you bite into them and they're really crunchy, but they're like kind of hollow on the inside. But they're just so delicious. I don't know how to explain it. I'll look them up and I'll put them in the description below. I know that whenever like YouTubers are watching a video and they'll be like, oh, I forgot what it was, but I'll put it in the description below. I'll actually go into the description box, but it's still not there. And so I don't know if they just forgot or they just couldn't find it or what, but this is just supposed to be a nice little quick video before I get on with my day. It's gonna be kind of busy, not gonna lie. Okay. Do you guys like that sound? Let me know. piece. Trying to get that centered. One thing I do not like is if I'm taking a picture and something is out of place. Like if this necklace, so this necklace, like you can't move it, right? That's one thing I love about it. But if the whole necklace itself moves and it's like over here, heck no, that is not okay for me. I used to have this is a silver chain, but I used to have it was like a black chain, but it was, I think, white gold or something, but I don't know, I think this is white gold. Yeah, this is white gold. And then there's like little diamonds at the bottom. And then there's like this gem, jewel, rhinestone, whatever you guys want to call it. Not rhinestone, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But this other one, and it was an evil eye necklace. The evil eye was super, super small, but everything was black. And the shakers right here, if you guys don't know what the evil eye sign is, I have an evil eye earring in right now, actually. Let's see if that'll help. Ooh, don't look at my fingers. That was a horrible way to do it. Yeah, no, that was actually the most efficient. Hold on. But yeah, that's the evil eye. For the Q&A video, I actually might throw in a couple of my own questions that I think like some people might have but don't want to ask. I know I talk about my earrings sometimes, so I'll go over how many piercings I have. I'll go over what this is. Just stuff like that. But if you probably just looked at my old videos, like you could just literally see if whenever my hair is up, you could just count how many piercings I have by just looking. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have 3 dogs, okay? 1 is at this household, 2 is at my other household. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a kitten. Okay. So she's all black and she has these bright blue eyes. Oh, isn't it? It's like it's literally not that black. They're pretty bright, you know. They're like a normal like blue, but Jesus, it's so pretty. But she's very young. She is I think 2 or 3 weeks old, so I'm still waiting for her to mature a little, waiting for her to be able to eat some actual food and not just feed off of a kitten bottle. But if it was in my opinion, my choice, I would say, I would love to have the kitten now, but the people who are giving her away, they're like owners right now, they're just more comfortable if, well, it's my friend, so his mother is more comfortable with starting to give away the litter once they're able to start eating real food, and that makes sense to me, but I would have been prepared to feed my little kitten some whole milk. They had her on whole milk, so I don't really want to switch her up. I would not feed her this 2% reduced fat milk. No. I read that if you switch up an animal's diet, a kitten's diet, any type of animal, it will mess up with their little, I don't know, their like track, I guess. Like, but that's with anyone and anything. If you're a vegetarian for 2 years like I was and you just start eating meat, you will get sick. You will not like it. Like, come on. So I'm just trying to keep it consistent if that were to happen. But right now I just have to go get things. I have to get a litter box, kitty litter, kitty food. I have to get a scratching post, or like a scratching like little box, so she could like, you know, do what she has to do, keep herself occupied if I have to step out one day, which I probably won't because it's quarantine. And she is so small. She's like this small right now. Yeah, she's like this small. Oh my gosh. If it came down to it, I'd just take her with me. But I'd be nervous because since she's so young, I wouldn't have been able to get her shots yet. And I already know what vet I'm gonna go to get her 3 shots. The feline rabies shot, the FCV something shot, and then there's a feline leukemia shot, I guess, that goes around in the cat neighborhood. But yeah, I'll actually upload some pictures of her on the community tab, so if you guys want to go check that out, I will do that while this video is posting. Yeah, I'm just super excited. Let me tell you the names that I picked out for her so far. I really want to finalize on a name once I get to like know her and her own personality and just see what kind of cat she's like, you know? I know a lot of people say that animals don't have personalities, but I am the complete opposite. I believe every animal has their own personality, just like a human. Like, every soul has a personality, and that's just the fact of it, in my opinion. So, some of the names I have picked out for her so far are, I don't know where to start. Okay, so let me explain these before I actually get into it. My name, on here at YouTube, I go by a nickname, obviously, and my actual name is pretty unique. Not a lot of people hear it in their lifetime. I'm typically the first person to have the name that I have, and I normally have to say my name 3-4 times in order for someone to be able to actually say it and remember it. And I'm not really tripping about that because it's something new, you know. People are gonna have to learn it, and I'd rather have them learn my actual real name than saying it wrong this whole time, you know. So if it takes them 4 times of meeting me, it takes them 4 times of meeting me. Who could blame them? It's a hard name. But my kitty's name, I want it to be kind of like unique, exotic, just like my name. So I'm thinking of Kamali, yes, Zola. I have these all written down, so it's kind of hard to just bring it up at the top of my head. But Zola, and those are my top 2 so far. But there's also Willow, Winaya, and then Pathrina, I think. I know it's something like that, but I don't know if I'm mixing around a letter or 2. But yes, Pathrina, Kamali, Zola, and Willow. Those are the top 4, and then Winaya, that's another one, and then Tamika was just another one, but the Tamika and Winaya, I think I'm just gonna set those aside because they're cute, but I just don't think I would want to name my cat that. And even though I had a list of 6, I'm just gradually shortening it. Every day it gets a little bit shorter, so thank God. But once I actually know her, get to know her personality, that's when the name will be finalized, and I'll let you guys know about that. But yeah, my other dog's names. My first dog, Kelly. I know, not unique, but it's okay. She is unique in her own self. I got her when I was 6, so she's like 12 right now. She's getting pretty old. Pretty sad to think about sometimes, but I love her to death. Same with my other 2 dogs. I got Kelly, then I got Sprocket. Sprocket, we rescued him from a pound, and we don't really know how old he is or what type of breed he is, but I don't know. He kind of looks like a Lhasa Apso mixed with something else, but we just don't know what. He's a very interesting fellow. You could tell he went through some traumatic experiences, but I'm just very grateful that he let me and my family have him become part of her family, because you know, dogs, they don't have to let a family be their family. They could hate them for anything, but Sprocket, he's not really good with people, but I'm very grateful that he's good with us, and he allows us to love him, because it's just really crazy once you actually see the things that scare him and frighten him. It just hurts, because you know he went through something and you don't know what, and he still suffers from it, even though we've had him for about 8-9 years. He's still skittish sometimes, but every day it's just getting a little bit better. Not up until like 3 years ago, he barely started playing with toys. It was crazy. But yeah, my third dog, Saki, oh my gosh, she is my 150-pound Japanese Mastiff. She is huge. I love her. When I first got her, she was such a little puppy. She was smaller than Kelly and Sprocket, and Kelly is a Maltese Bichon. Those dogs are small. They are so small. And the fact that Saki was smaller than her, Kelly is smaller than Sprocket, and Saki was smaller than both of them when she was a puppy. But the fact that her head is the size of Kelly now, wow, crazy. But yeah, I'll definitely have my cat on the channel, my little kitty, so pretty. I'll probably upload some pictures of Kelly, Sprocket, and Saki as well, just so you guys can know, you know, have an idea. Kelly and Sprocket are white, and then Saki is like a brownish Mastiff with black, black accents on her face, and then a little white sliver down her chest. She's beautiful. She has such a nice coat. But all my dogs are beautiful. I think all dogs are beautiful, no matter how ugly they are. Ugly. The ugly, cute ones. Those ones are to die for. But yeah, I went off on a tangent, so thank you for listening. If you're still here, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the sounds, and I hope you will enjoy the pictures of my pets and my family. Not my actual human family, but my animal family. Yes. Okay, guys. Have a good day, and keep yourself safe, quarantined, all that jazz. Bye.